time, and he's on it right now. Mike, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me on, Tucker. That list is bigger. There's also HEB, the shopping channel, Shop HQ. I mean, they just keep, turning in their POs and saying we don't want My Pillow anymore.
So your views on politics, whether our viewers or anyone else agrees with them or not, are the views of millions of other people, and you've expressed them. You have now been shut down. It seems pretty clear they're sending a message. People, right, the public recognizes cannot step out of line because you might convince others to do the same. Do you take another message, or do you think that's why they're doing this to you?
Well, this one, I've always backed this great President Donald Trump. I've always had his back since 2016 when I first met him. But when I went back to Minnesota in 2016 to say, hey, I met the candidate Donald Trump, I was attacked by bots and trolls. And I reached out to the media, did a press release, and I was just called a racist and everything you could imagine. And I thought, wow, are these people real? No, they weren't real. They're attack groups and they're bots and trolls. So I've been through this before. Last spring, I spoke out from the Rose Garden and said we should all get in our Bibles and reach out to Jesus, stay in the Word, spend time with our families. We were attacked then. So we're used to this at My Pillow, but this time it's different. This time, about 17 days ago, when someone put up on the internet actual new machine election fraud, I retweeted it, and they took my Twitter down. Now, when they took it down, this is interesting. They didn't take it down all the way. I just couldn't do anything, and they were running my Twitter like they were me. My friends are going, you're not tweeting very much, and when you do, I said, I'm not doing that. So I tried to take it down, and I got a thing from Germany saying, these are Twitter rules, and you cannot do this, take anything down. So they ran my Twitter for about 14 days, 15 days. Then yesterday, they put it back up so I could run it, and I made one tweet, and the tweet was a good letter written by one of my employees because I'm getting attacked about my integrity and stuff, and they took it down 5 minutes later. And then a week ago, they did a Dominion, went on TV and said they were going to go after Mike Lindell. Well, they did. They hired hit groups and bots and trolls, went after all my vendors, all these box stores to cancel me out. This cancer culture. Fake stories coming out to attack my Lindell Recovery Network, which helps addicts across the country. It's just a shame, Tucker, if they can do it to me, believe me, they can do it to anyone out there. But I'm not backing down. We cannot back down out of fear this time. Nobody can.
Totally
I told
agree.
These box stores, you guys, these aren't real people. These are trolls and bots. The real people will buy the products and will support you. You can't do this just because they cancel you. Try and cancel culture.
Can me ask you one question, since you grew up in this country? If they disagree with you or think that you're saying things that are incorrect, why don't they explain what those things are, and why don't they try to convince you that you're wrong? I mean, I thought the rules were if you think someone is saying something incorrect, you explain how it's incorrect and you convince his audience that actually you're right and he's wrong. When did that go away? When we decide force was the only answer to disagreement?
Right. And that, I can't even live stream on Facebook. They've shut it down. But you're exactly right, Tucker. What I'd say to them with this particular thing that's going on now, I've been all in trying to find the machine fraud, and we found it. We have all the evidence. So what all these outlets that have been calling me from the Washington Post, New York Times, every outlet in the country, they go, Mike Lindell, there's no evidence and he's making fraudulent statements. No, I have the evidence. I dare people to put it on. I dare Dominion to sue me because then it would get out faster. So this is, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to say, they just say, oh, you're wrong. And I'm going,
well, they're not making conspiracy theories go away by doing that. You don't answer. Right. You don't make people kind of calm down and get reasonable and moderate by censoring them. You make them way crazier. Of course, this is like ridiculous.
Yeah, why wouldn't everybody want to know the truth of this country? Just let the truth be told. If there's nothing to hide, let's bring it out so we all can see it. Instead, they're trying to erase Mike Lindell and erase My Pillow. Well, I'm not going to be erased. I mean, all my friends that lost their YouTube channels, they lost their Facebook, 2 million followers. One guy has 12 employees. He's gone. His livelihood he built up is just gone. Any business, churches that supported the president, that's a whole other issue. They're being attacked, and they're going to be just, canceled.
No, I've noticed. Mike Lindell, I really appreciate your coming on tonight. Thank you very
Well,
much.
thank you, Tucker. Thanks for having me on, and God bless you. Thank you.
Amen. God bless you. Mike Lindell, he sells pillows. Why has he been censored? And by the way, before you say, oh, it's